Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11 and welcome back to another detailed weekly update video by me showcasing to you all the information you may need to want to know that is new for this week's weekly update GTI that will last from August 13th through August 19th, 2026, potentially. Of course, in the hopes that most of you did show up from yesterday morning's preview weekly update video that I've done. And now without further ado, let me go over some new stuff as of this week or repeating from earlier weekly updates that you may need to want to know that is still continuing. Well, first of all, I'd like to take a moment, as I usually do for my weekly update videos from here on out, as it is my responsibility to speak my opinion on this. I definitely wish Rockstar undid these highest payout nerfs, because seriously, it's just, I didn't even bother doing the Panther statue loot last week. Even if this was not affected by these nerfs, I still don't want to participate in Rockstar's new money-hungry microtransaction scheme of trying to demotivate players from doing the heist just so that they could say, screw this, I'm gonna buy microtransactions if I want my money, just because they want to milk an extra couple dollars from GTA 5 before GTA 6 releases. I can't fall for that. Hopefully you guys did the same thing, otherwise this will just be what Rockstar intends to be, and they're just going to continue thinking that we support their money-hungry microtransaction schemes, that no matter what they do, they can still get away with it and continue to milk money from the player base. Now, the reason why I mentioned that this weekly update would last through August 19th is likely because this weekly event will last for the next 2 weeks until August 26th. So if there's any new info that I have next week, I'll make a general detailed mention of that. But if there's anything that's repeating, I'm just going to briefly go over on next week's weekly update video if it will be a repeat. So stay tuned for that when it does arrive. I'd also like to remind you that server members who link their Rockstar Games account to Discord can still claim a $500,000 reward if you haven't done so already. This is limited to 1 reward per account, and you have to be in Rockstar Games' official Discord server to be able to claim this reward. And besides that, here's some other steps you can take to be able to do so. I also hope that Rockstar does actually fix the mantra bug in the Diamond Casino heist, because that still exists, by the way. And only I would know because I actually play the game, Rockstar. Now, of course, coming soon, there's more community events, Los Angeles brand celebrations, Twitch drops, GTI business spotlights, and more, which I'll get over in just a moment. But I'd like to let you guys know that in less than 100 days from now, GTA 6 will hopefully release, assuming that there will not be another delay. I hope not, with the way they're already milking GTA 6 at this point through Netflix. So speaking of Twitch drops, it is now live on Twitch for the next 2 weeks, where you can participate by watching select Twitch streamers who have drops enabled for a couple hours. I will try my best to stream these next 2 weeks. Hopefully, if I can represent one team for 1 week and the next team for the other, I'll do my best to do that, so you can make the most amount of rewards from these drops through my streams. So everyone stay tuned for that. The support is never forced, but it was appreciated. I hope you guys do check those out when I do stream. This is a representation between Team Ecola and Team Sprunk for the next 2 weeks for this brand wars battle going on. GTA Plus marks the start of a new benefits for as of this week for the next month, so you guys have these new benefits, these new bonuses, these new discounts, these new liveries, and these limited time vehicle livery unlocks for the Vinewood Car Club. Of course, the Gallivanter Warden will release next week as part of the GTA Plus update. There was a background update done by Rockstar Games recently, which definitely involved money glitches, because obviously Rockstar's not happy with that we're trying to find other ways to not spend our money or our parents' bank account money on microtransactions to fall for these OG heist payout nerf microtransaction money-hungry greedy schemes. Rockstar's also doing a limited time 5 times bonus money on VIP work at the end of next week between August 21st and 23rd. I'll remind you guys next week when that does start. As well as that, you can earn a Princess Racing tracksuit along with another $250k as part of next week's weekly challenge. So in terms of new vehicles, we still have the recent vehicles of the Valeno GT and the Ignis Pursuit still released in GTLN as our latest vehicles for everyone. Mind you, this is the trade price for the Ignis Pursuit. This is the last time I'll be making mention of this in my weekly update videos. And these two vehicles were released the latest on July 23rd, 2026, and I do not like mentioning early released vehicles until it releases for everyone, so that's why I'm just going to leave it at that. And then next week, when the Warden finally releases, I'll make a mention of that from here on out until the next time vehicles do release, the other Drip Feed vehicle releases. So that leaves the Warden to release next week, and potentially the Pagani may release in October for like an October GTA Plus reward release, perhaps in my guess. Especially since we're still expecting a Drift Tune themed weekly event update, which I would likely guess that one of these vehicles will be used in GTA Plus's subscription benefits, where you will be free to claim, since these three vehicles are expected to release with Drift themed upgrades or drift tunings for them at some point. So I'm guessing that will happen maybe in September, and therefore the Pagani may release in October, as my guess is. All of which will be the start of the new GTA Plus benefits for September and October respectively. Now for other rewards that's going on for this week, of course the Twitch drops that are going on through the brand wars between the next 2 weeks is of course in effect. So if you participate by watching select Twitch streamers with the drops enabled, you could get the Sprunk sweatsuit or Ecola tracksuit respectively to support your preferred beverage, along with up to 2 million GTA dollars. And if you play GTA Online anytime between now and August 26, you can get Sprunk and Ecola plates, the Sprunk X Ecola livery for the Hot Ring Saber. Sprunk and Ecola bodysuits are also available for free from clothing stores. You can also get quadruple rewards by competing in select Hot Ring races through August 26, and these are all the Hot Ring circuit races that are available from Ultras Camp all the way down to Waterway. You can also get triple rewards on select odd jobs featuring Paper Route, Firefighter, Forklift Operator, both Safeguard Deliveries, and Quickie Farm, which are all circled on the map right here, as I would like to showcase to you. You can get quadruple rewards on free mode challenges and events. And you can also get triple money NRP on select community series jobs. So for legacy players, you have these 3 stunt races, you have these 3 death matches, this last team standing, and this 1 King of the Hill mode all on triple money NRP. And for expanded and enhanced players, you have these 3 stunt races, these 3 death matches, and this 1 last team standing all on triple money NRP. Now that is all the rewards I have to showcase to you guys as of this week's weekly update. Now let's go into this week's discounts, where we have the following list of discounts available to us as of this week, which is pretty generous. I definitely recommend picking up the Progen GP1 this week. It may not be the fastest, but it definitely is pretty cool, I would say, pretty much to own. For the gun van inventory discounts this week, we have 50% off the battle rifle, as well as the up and atomizer, the shocker, precision rifle, the railgun, the widowmaker, a free unholy hellbringer, the tear gas, molotovs, and sticky bombs. For property discounts, you can get 40% off the hands-on car wash if you haven't gotten this property already for some reason. Unless you're a new player, then I totally understand. For vehicle discounts, you have a discount on the Overflod Autarch, the Progen GP1, the Pegassi Osiris, and the Benefactor Sterling GT. Mind you, Digital Car Addict also recommends picking up the Sterling GT this week if you haven't gotten already. The Obey Tailgater S, the Weaponized Dinghy for some reason, the Shitsuke Tora for some reason, the Bravado Hot Ring Hellfire, and the Vapid Click Wagon, the Karen Hot Ring Everin, the Declass Hot Ring Saber, which is free this week, possibly for the next 2 weeks even, and the Mammoth Patriot Milspec. For vehicle showcases this week, on the Diamond Casino podium, we have the Pfister Astro, typically costing around 1.5 mil. The prize right this week is the Enos Deity, typically costing around 1.8 or a trade price of 1.3 mil, which you have to place top 4 for 3 days in a row. It seems okay. I wish you luck with that. Now for test drive vehicles, we have the Pegassi Osiris, we have the Overflod Autarch, we also have the Vapid Click Wagon. For HSW vehicle for new gen players, you have the Karen S95 costing just around $3 million. Luxury Autos vehicles features the Benefactor LRC GT and the Pfister X-Treme. Siemens vehicles features the Tailgater S, the Shitsuke Tora, the Mammoth Patriot Milspec, the Benefactor Sterling GT, which used to be removed website vehicle until the Agents of Sabotage are released, and the Progen GP1, which also used to be a removed website vehicle until the Money Fronts DLC released. Now for your weekly challenges for this week, where the weekly FIB party file is going to be the black box file. This week's weekly challenge is to complete 3 business battles, which will give you 250k, as well as the Impotent Rage sweatsuit. Next week's weekly challenge, which I'll go over again, will reward you 250k and the Princess Racing tracksuit, just for completing 3 races. The Quartz Heist primary targets this week features Gone to Seed, Chat on Fruit, and Juiced Paintings. Salvaged robbery target vehicles, none of which could be claimed this week, features the Trophy Z-Type for the Podium robbery, the Ubermat Sentinel Classic for the Duggan robbery, and the Vapid Karakara 4x4 through the Gangbanger robbery. None of which are claimable this week, sadly. For Premium Race this week is a sign of things to come, yeah. What a foreshadowing of Rockstar in a nutshell. This week's time trial is end to end, and this week's new gen time trial, I don't know why I started on that, for new gen players is in Terminal. Now that is almost all the info I have to showcase to you guys. Do not mind me getting kicked for being out too long. Anyways, I would just like to showcase a little bit of other stuff, where someone has stated for all content creators worried about Netflix striking the GTA 6 extended look, someone has supposedly contacted, or has been contacted by a Netflix rep, who said you're welcome to cover it as you wish through reaction videos, breakdowns, etc. once it is live. Knowing Rockstar and Take-Two, that's fishy business. I wouldn't dare risk that. Especially since I tried refinding a comment that I once looked under but I lost. There was someone who actually did contact a Netflix representative, and they said that they're not aware of anyone contacting anyone or anything about any anti-content creating strikes as a result of reacting to this trailer. So I would be careful. Anyways, NoPixel 5 streams everywhere on September 8th, where you can look out for the new trailer on September 1st. In terms of Circle Local Records news, Circle Local Records presents Mystery of Ra from Michael Bibi and Katama, coming August 14th, which you can pre-save now. And that's generally all the news and other stuff that I have to showcase to you guys in this video. So I hope you guys did find this highly informative. And of course, I'll be going over the new GTA Plus stuff as soon as I could possible within the week. I hope you guys did find this weekly update video highly informative. And if you did enjoy, you wish to stay tuned for content like this every Thursday evening, as I'll try to from now on. I'll try. Though the support is never forced, but it's appreciated, especially if you do support hard work, especially through my channel on YouTube. Do leave a like and subscribe. Of course, you could subscribe in the hopes that you'll expect GTA 6 to actually be a good game, but I digress. The less subscribers I have, the bigger chance GTA 6 will be a flunk from here on out. Take care, everyone. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy your week. Enjoy your next 2 weeks with Brand Wars going on in GTA Online.